Motherfuckers. Yeah, that was my fault. I'm not calling anybody that. I'm basically just saying it out loud. So, yeah, it was a silent rage, basically. All right. Let me start over and see if I can remember everything I said. All right. The first thing was welcome. I apologize for being late and I appreciate all those who stuck around. The second part was just describing the fact that the doxing is very prevalent in this community. And basically, what we refer to as doxing is something that gives off information about our personal lives that we didn't want the general public to know. For example, you see my name there is Anarchic Chick. Well, people do call me Shelly, and people have seen my face because I put it out there. I put it on streams, I put it in my videos, etc. But when it comes to like a first and last name with an identifying factor, like the person's screen name or an avatar, that's what we consider doxing in this community, especially like phone numbers, addresses, any kind of personal records, even private public information. If there's 50, 60, to 100 people in a chat, they're seeing all this like public information, but they didn't look it up themselves. They wouldn't have seen it otherwise. Guaranteed, they would not have seen it otherwise. So I am going to open up the panel, and I'm going to invite all of the channel owners, and what I mean by that is like the panel hosts, to give me your insight on doxing and how you feel about it, and also anybody who have doxed in the past and they want to kind of talk about that and just kind of explain, why they did it, what they've done to reconciliate it. And then we'll invite the victims up, the ones who have been doxed, and let them, discuss how they feel about it. I just, I want to see who's going to speak out about this, because there seems to be a lot of fear, and the fear is that people are going to get doxed. If they say something out of line that, somebody doesn't like, then they're going to get doxed. And so that's what people have turned to, and people are, afraid to, so others are having control over them by threatening to do that. Not a good thing. All right. Do I have people modded in there? Polly, do I have you modded? Because I need to have some people helping out a little bit. Oh, yeah, let me drop the link. And this is for the panel hosts who would like to come up, and any of those who have doxed in the past. Ruru, that's a great question. And if you have questions, I would most definitely like you to bring it to my attention. And maybe we can talk it through, and maybe you can change my mind about what I think it is. Or maybe I can explain it in a different way, or I can change your mind about what it may be. And that's just, kind of what a conversation consists of, I guess. Ruru, first warning. Uh-oh, Vital gonna get you. Alexander, Shelly, have you doxed someone before? Never. And that's why I feel like that it's not hypocritical for me to bring this up, because not once have I ever doxed anybody, ever. Not once have I ever looked up anybody's information to maliciously dox them, to get back at them, to get revenge on them, because maybe they did something I didn't like. Never once have I ever done that, ever. Never had a desire to do that. So am I better than the Doxxers? You fucking right I am. Oh, I need to open up some. I actually need to unblock some people to share the stage with me. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's so many. Drama Dome, I'm unblocking you for this purpose, for this stream only. Authority check. I told you last night that we were gonna, I'd be cool with that. Tonic, you're unblocked for the purpose of this stream only. So let's talk about this. In the meantime, I'll say hi to some people. Let's see, defend. Let's see, Minster. Okay, Officer Bacon. Booty Wart, what's up? Shiva. Hippie. Hey. Polly. Polly, according to Shiva, it's probably just really hard to be friends with you. You got to kind of keep that in mind before you go into it, okay? Yes, Ruru, good point. Plus the restreams of the doxing streams. Exactly. I mean, sometimes it can be a mistake. I get that. You got to kind of like consider the source at the time. Yeah. That's a tough one. Oh, AC has an agreement with, or he wants to have an agreement with Shiva or something like that. Okay. I agree with that. Jane Miller, hello. And I've seen that name, so that's the thing is it's very, very difficult to know what names are put out there intentionally and what names are put out there to hurt somebody else or to dox somebody else. So it's hard to know that. If I were brand new and I like didn't know any of you guys, I would think that Jane Miller is like, maybe that's a dox, but I'm not sure, so I don't do anything. So yeah, it's hard. I mean, it really is. It's hard to decipher what's a dox in a chat and what isn't. Abusing mod. What does that mean? There's no abusive mods in here. Unblocking trash. It's just literally just for the show. Yeah, just for the show. Oh, I thought I put the link in there, Cindy. I called you Shiva, Cindy. Sorry. Dummy. By the way, if there are any restreamers right now, your channel will get struck. I'm just letting you know that in advance. Oh, I remember seeing that. Okay, so she was saying that AC and Paul are calling each other scammers, and I want to get them on a panel to do Battle of the alleged scammers, Battle of the so-called scammers, or because they're not, you know what I mean? You're kind of putting out a defamatory statement. So I would rethink that, Shiva. I know you're clever and all, but sometimes somebody is cleverer than you. Cleverer. And Mastro Report, you're welcome to come up on the panel and discuss your prevalent doxing that you like to do. Because you are most definitely a perpetrator of that. It is. It is like using a weapon. It's an intimidating weapon to use on people. Basically, yeah, it's basically a channel owner code panel. If you guys had just listened to the channel owner code, probably wouldn't have had so much doxing a long time ago. But, you know, nobody wants to listen to me. Hindsight is 2020. You probably all think that, you know, maybe would have been best to do that. White Noise, my title is a lot punchier. It is. Right. I read your statement, White Noise. F your feelings, says Shelly. You dox people left and right, don't they? So I wonder if Polly is going to go on the panel and have that debate. That would be awesome. I would love to see that. For sure. All right. Anybody coming up? If not, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. Guess you guys don't really care about doxing. It's not a problem in your life. It hasn't affected you or anybody around you. I guess it just really doesn't exist. Maybe I'm just making it all up. Maybe I really wasn't doxed by 4 pages of information of me and my family that Tonic did on his panel. Maybe I wasn't doxed with all of my records on Andy's panel. And maybe I wasn't doxed by Rebel often. So maybe those things just didn't really happen. Maybe it just only happened to me. I guess so. I just, I don't know. I just don't get it. 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 Just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get you guys. I just don't get you guys at all.
Yeah, El Sancho went for
The link doesn't work. The link don't work. It don't? You know what you said? It don't work? Or it doesn't work? Try it again, Cindy. Maybe by the time you come up, I'll remember why I'm mad at you. Do you get it? Did I get what? I didn't see what you said. No, you're not blocked, buddy boy. It's not really a funny kind of panel though, just so you know. So if you're going to be coming up and playing, I don't want to really deal with that. So yeah. Hello.
Hi, this is not NNE because NNE always gets dropped off. So This is not NNE. This is just a stranger coming up to talk about doxing.
All right. Well, I'll give it a few minutes because I'm pretty sure that people are, let me put this banner up. Hang on a second.
So I just want to say I do not support doxing.
You can't talk.
I do not enjoy when people dox me or when others are doxed.
Okay.
I think it's wrong.
Obviously.
I think it's bad.
Right.
And I don't want to see any more of it.
Shelly, I'm not going to do anything wrong. I just want to come up with...
Oh, then you can stay
I will.
For a moment.
I just wanted to come up and say one thing. So you know Boss Bitch, right?
Yes.
So she just served me, the police just served me with the restraining order. She just tried to serve me with the restraining order for harassment. And they're going to try to make me and my mother drive off halfway across the state for new court shit. So
What
I
did
just
you-
want to say, like, it's great what you're doing up here. Like, I get it, the doxing is bad, but like when there's other real life shit now that's kind of more important than what's
Rebel,
there's a
Rebel,
lot of fucked up shit
Rebel,
going on.
don't you think that it started with the doxing? Let's get
Okay,
to
fuck
the
you.
bottom of
You know
it.
what? Oh, Shelly, fuck you. Fuck you.
So it starts with the doxing. He's saying that, oh, that's not, there's other things. When people know your address, when people know your phone number, that's how they can put a restraining order on you. How does he not
Okay, wait.
understand this? That's
God,
setting down a restraining order.
hold on a minute. All right, I've had enough of this shit. I know you're gonna drop me because you're not gonna like what I say. I know you're gonna drop me because I know. So I might as well get it out there. All right, about this doxing. If you want to be a public person, suck it up. If you want to be out there and making money being a public person, there are suffers you're going to deal with. And that is some asshole's going to put your name out there. Some asshole's going to put your address out there. Freaking deal with it. All right. Do you think the people on ABC News, CBS, Fox, and all those, do you think they hide their faces? If you want to be a public person, be a fucking public person. Don't be a pussy.
We're on a private platform.
Don't be a pussy and hide. This is why I came up with this, because I wanted to make this one statement. Don't be a pussy and hide behind a fucking mask. Don't be a pussy behind a mask. Put your friggin' face out there. Put yourself out there. Be a man. Be a woman. You want to be public? Be public.
Hey,
you
you're
want to
missing
be public?
the
Get
point.
the frig off of YouTube.
You're going to have to take a breath. You're missing the point. The point is, this is a private forum.
No, it's not. It's a public forum.
But it's not, though.
It is too public forum.
It has terms of service.
You cannot have your cake and eat it too.
Doxing is clearly in there. Yes. So
you can't
that's
have
why
your cake and eat it too.
We follow rules and guidelines in here. That's why I'm bringing
Can
this
I
up
ask a question?
from me.
I think there are
Hang on a second, Brian.
Putting the names of other people out there.
Let me hear from Shiva, because him and I've had panels done before.
Is he drunk?
Hi, Shelly. Hi, Brian. I just wanted to ask, Brian, did you cut your forehead shaving this morning?
No, that's I bumped my forehead when I was going down on my wife. Why?
Oh my gosh, Brian!
Is that because of the gantries?
Oh no, I think if you were going to ask a stupid question, I'd give him a stupid answer.
Brian, you were mad at me because I dropped you?
Yeah. So go ahead.
Why? Why? This is my panel, though. I'm supposed to keep it safe, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
So hold on. You're leaving?
Oh no, I thought you were going to drop me.
Well, before you leave.
No.
How many knives do you have on you?
Shiva, how does
do you
this
have a
work
sitting knife?
Shiva, how does this work that he gets mad at me for dropping him about talking about children and some horrifying things? No, that's what I am supposed to do. So why would you get mad at me? So if you could just
that's a very good question. That's a very good question, Brian. Would you care to respond?
Yeah, why are you being a batty boy, Brian? Is that a good question, Shiva?
Wow.
I mean, that's a very English question. Brian, why are you being such a batty boy?
Because somebody dropped me? I'm not mad because somebody dropped me. You asked me yesterday, Shelly, if I was mad you dropped me. I said, yeah, just to fuck with you. Why? You don't like being fucked with?
And this is what Josh does. This is what Tonic does, is they go, oh, it was just a joke. So I'm going to compare you to some of the other people if you're going to act like that. And listen, can you apologize or anything?
Oh, hell no.
Also, do you have a sitting knife with
I have to apologize.
Do you have a sofa knife on you?
What do I have to apologize about?
Do you have a sofa knife with you, Brian?
You have a sofa knife with me?
Brian, have you got a sofa knife on you?
Let's check what I have for a little knife
That's not what this panel's about. This panel is about doxing.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but I mean, doxing is stupid and dangerous. Oh, what's that?
It is stupid and dangerous, and I've never seen you do it
God.
before, Shiva. If you could
Actually,
That's
keep it
because I
that way,
don't
that
dox,
would be great.
Shelley.
I
You have?
shaved with this knife.
You have
No.
doxed before?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
Can you keep it
bullshit.
that way?
Oh, bullshit. Shiva has
Yeah, because I
doxed.
don't dox people.
Doc,
Exactly.
you fucking doxed all the time.
Who have I doxed,
Come on,
Brian?
drop this lying son
Who
of
have
a
I
bitch.
doxed, Brian? Who have I
Thanks,
doxed?
Cindy.
Thanks, May.
Are we in a fight?
Hi, Cindy. Did you like Brian's sofa knife?
Yeah, that's one I hide under the sofa.
Because he's got a walking knife and he's got a carrying knife, which is
Oh,
different
you
from
haven't
his
even
walking
seen
knife.
half of my knives. You haven't seen half of my knives.
Are we
Come on over and I'll
If
show
you're
them.
talking about doxing, if they're talking about knives, then leave me.
Well, we were talking about doxing until evidently I must have run it amok.
Well, we
Is
got
doxing so you think we should just accept doxing even though it's against the terms of service on the platform that we're using, Brian?
No, I'm saying if you get doxed because you want to be a public figure, fucking suck it up. It's going to happen. Don't cry about it because you got doxed. My God, try to fucking be
And what is it that makes one a public figure? Is it just going on the internet? Like, are you a public figure if you use a forum?
If I use
And you
what?
engage in debates on forums, are you a public figure then? Forums, Brian.
I'm a
Do you
private
remember
You're
forums?
a public figure in my book. If you're coming on to and you are set up to monetize and you are putting yourself out there, making money,
Stop trying to look cute, Cindy.
making money,
So is it the making the money that makes someone a
making
public
money,
figure?
and doing what we do, you are a public figure, whether you want to be or not. You're putting yourself out there. So deal with it.
Some people are public
So big
jackasses.
deal.
So
you got
what if you're not
freaking
making
doxed.
money?
Wow, all of us have been
What
doxed.
if you're not making money? What if
What?
you're not making money?
Well, if
what
you're
if
not
you're not
making money,
making
well,
money?
if you're getting involved in where this is, and I mean, you're going to get dealt with.
You're going to get dealt with.
So how are the doxers going to get
Alexander
dealt
and
with?
Anita, who has
Anita?
Shiva doxed?
Cindy,
fucking Shiva's.
let me ask Cindy a question.
Shiva says, I didn't dox
Ooh.
anybody because the information was out there. Yeah, Andrew puts information
Brian,
out.
have you been
And,
drinking?
Can you name one person's information that I've
keeps it
shared?
up, and he doesn't consider
Brian, name
himself
one
doxed.
person's
Can
information that
anybody
I've
fucking
shared.
hear me? I
What's
mean,
Sorry,
that?
Shelley,
Brian,
what were you saying?
is anybody drunk? Are you guys drunk on here?
Why? No.
No.
Why can
I
you not
think
hear
so.
me? Cindy, have you ever doxed before?
I don't think so. Depends on who you're talking to, what you call dogs. I don't think so. I've never looked up. I've never looked up anybody's information. But there's been docs put in my chat, not by me, but you know.
There's been doxes put in my chat as well, and there
Did
was
you
one
delete
time
them?
that I accidentally put it up on my screen, and that was wrong. I
Yep.
apologize to her, and that was fucked up. But that was not purposeful, and I did not go and research people's information and put it in the chat and all that. So that did happen. If anybody wants to, you guys are probably going to bring that up, Cindy.
I didn't say nothing.
Well, you wanted to go ahead and do a stream about it, so I thought you were just kind of throwing it in my face.
But if you'll notice, I dox myself. This is my real name.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Cindy, is it?
That is my real name.
Well, why didn't y'all tell me?
This is my real name.
Unreal.
This is my real name. Cynthia Renee is my real name. Why do I use it?
I don't know.
It's because I'm not worried. Number one,
Can
I
you tell
doxed
us
myself.
Can
Well,
you
you
also tell
probably
us your
carried guns
date of birth,
tonight.
address, and social security number, please?
But number one, I'm not worried because I know anybody with a good computer is only going to take a couple hours to get the rest of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I know anybody with a good computer is not going to take long, and I'm going to get Shiva's. It's not going to take anybody long, and you're going to get it. So I've had people say, why are you using your name? Because I really believe I'm not worried. The problem is if you get my name and if you get my address, you have it. The next step, are you dumb enough to come visiting? Having it and visiting is two different stories.
Well, it depends. What's the quality of your high tea like, Cindy? Do you lay a good table?
Do you do what on the table?
Lay a good table for
What does
high
that
tea?
mean? Nobody knows what that means.
That depends on
Oh,
I'm talking
whether or
about
not you're
food.
dumb enough to come visit, whether or not you're going to find out.
does anybody
I'm
know
talking
what
about
that
high
means?
tea. High tea. Do you guys not have high tea? You call yourselves
Never
a
heard of
civilized
it.
country and you don't have
I
high
know
tea.
what
What
high
the
tea
fuck?
is.
You have
We can go.
social security
I know
numbers?
what high tea is. You can go to high tea in my town or the town
See,
next to mine.
Cindy's civilized. Cindy's
Yeah, but she
civilized.
lives in fairy tale land.
I have a picture of my granddaughter when she went to high tea. She looks gorgeous, her little hat and everything. She got the little cucumber sandwiches.
Is that where they wear those little dainty gloves? The little dainty white gloves?
But having someone's address and going to visit is two different things. Am I saying I should sit here and get Sheba's address and put it out there? No. But I'm saying if someone does, there's a difference between getting it and putting it out there, but getting it and going to visit. But yes, Shelley, that is my name. No,
Well,
actually, it's Cynthia, not Cindy.
They've been protecting you for a long time with
Huh?
that. They've been protecting you.
No, my name's been out there. I didn't put my address out there. It wasn't not long ago, Shelley. My husband was here and without thinking, I just went, Mister, and I put it out there. One morning, I was on the phone. I had my phone here and I was on my other phone. I made a phone call, told my last name, even spelled it for the lady on the phone. People on my chat was loving it because I just stood right there and doxed myself on a live stream.
Maybe the mic is a little loud. Let me change it. Either that or we can hear you, Cindy.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, I get it. You know, and Brian's take is that, you know, you're a public figure, suck it up, buttercup. Shiva's with me when it's, you know, against terms of service. And I think Cindy's definitely down that same road. There's another video coming out soon, and it's going to be about this guy named Bedtime Clown. And it seems like he's being targeted. So I think that this isn't stopping. And I can't stop it, obviously. But I just wanted to have...
You can't stop it. How do you think you're going to?
Listen to me. I just wanted to hope, like, people come up and be
have
like,
you tried doing...
How about this?
Have you tried doing a sponsored interpretative dance to stop it?
No, I haven't. But how about if those people come up and I just ask them and they're, like, held accountable?
What does it mean Bedtime Clown allowed a dox?
No, he didn't.
I'm just reading chat.
He didn't allow dox. Y'all shut up. They want to make up these fucking narratives, make somebody
Is
look
that a
bad.
bit like Doctor
That's what
Strange
Kat
in
said.
Avengers Endgame when he says, I'll allow it? You know that's UK slang, right?
You know, sometimes
Allow
I
it.
wonder whether or
Allow
not
it, fam,
you
innit?
realize that when you're trying to make humor, you just sound like a fucking idiot when you're talking about shit in your country that nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about. It doesn't make you sound funny. It just makes you sound like a fucking idiot. You do realize that, right?
No, it makes us
Do
sound
I?
like we're not cultured. That's what it makes us sound like.
No, it makes him sound like he's a fucking idiot, expecting everybody to understand slang from where he lives. And then he goes, oh, well, you guys are not cultured. You guys this. Who the God fucking gives a
You're
shit?
going to accuse me of being xenophobic.
Gives the sweet shit what you say in your country. This is not your country. This is our country. We say what we want to say in our own fucking
Sorry,
country.
you think I'm in your country?
He's not here. He's not
I'm not in your country, Brian.
No shit, you dumb shit.
Yeah,
Isn't
Right,
that
so
what I
this
just
isn't your
said?
country.
Yeah.
This isn't your
what I
country.
just
This is
said.
the internet, you
Yeah.
idiot.
Holy
This is the
fuck,
internet.
man.
Cindy
not
could
your
be from
country.
Canada. We don't know.
Then why did you just say this country, your country? You guys aren't blah blah blah.
Because I was talking about slang.
You fucking dumbass.
You just hate him.
I know you're not interested, Brian, but you're a dullard.
You guys, me.
You're a dullard, so of course you're not interested.
You out on, well, why do you think we would know slang of a country that we don't live in? But then you look down at us because we don't know your slang. Well, maybe it's because you're fucking stupid enough to think that we all should know your slang. Fucking dumbass. That's what I mean by.
Brian,
do you realize how stupid
Brian, you're so easy to trigger.
when you think that you're being funny? That's what I'm talking about. But that's just me, you know.
That is just you.
Felicia, wait a minute. I need to. Felicia, I wasn't there, but I'm going to tell you that this happened to Shelley and I both. It was. We have both highlighted docs by accident.
Yeah.
And that it's usually done by. I wasn't there at bedtimes, but sometimes the channel person has highlighted the docs because we don't always know it's a doc. Just like this morning, there was a docs in my chat. It was hurried up, and it was the person done away with it, and then they DM'd me and told me what had happened.
Well, they're quick to point it out to certain people they don't like, but nobody pointed it out to Andrew when he did mine. Nobody pointed it out when he did Yoda's just this week. Nobody pointed it out to Tonic when he did it to me. Nobody speaks out against big things that they put on a whole live stream. I mean, you can't mistake that for anything else but a dox.
Officer Brian,
will you guys speak out to them? Don't fucking
if you think I'm doxxed right now, you don't know me very well. I mean, you think that I'm triggered. You don't know me very well. You're a dumbass.
So he's saying that you got triggered easily. Ask your bartender. I don't appreciate you right now.
Sydney Twain.
Did you see what she said? And this is the problem here. Would you say that you're a part of the problem with the doxing that happens on here in the community? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And why would you ask me that? Come up on the panel and ask me in front of my face.
Well, she's probably talking about when people put stuff in your chat and you're not paying attention, which is common. I mean, how could we pay attention to everything that goes in our chat?
Exactly. If that's what you're saying, then that is ridiculous. I'll tell you this. I've never once researched somebody, ever. So until I do that, you have nothing to say. You have no leg to stand on.
That's not what that person said. That person said, do you believe you're part of the problem because of what happens in here, not what you do here? So I think you're misunderstanding.
I mean, what do I do? What happens on here in this community? What does that mean? That's pretty vague in general. So ask your bartender, whatever. Please be more specific. Tonic Dahmer is here. He walked away from his killings. I fucking hate that guy. Everybody hates him, but yet they keep putting shows out about him and glorifying. And by the way, Jeffrey Dahmer's father is thinking about suing because they're putting out these. They put out all these shows on Netflix to like glorify his life and the things that he's done. So his father's pissed. Yeah. He's not. He's got an attorney and everything. 87 years old, the guy is. Unreal. You had someone come in and tell you there was a dox in your chat you didn't delete. Would that be a part of the problem? Absolutely not. There was not a dox in the chat. Yeah, there was not a dox in the chat. So that is incorrect. Spread the love, not the hate, says Peanut411. Hello, how are you? Brian, I want to know, what is the animosity that you have with Shiva? Do you even know when it started or how it started or anything like that?
Yeah, just him coming in drunk all the time and into chats and in my panel, be fucking shit-faced drunk and just being an ignorant son of a bitch. You get to the point of where we just got sick of him in the panel. And that's why we stopped letting him come into the panel, because every time he'd come in, especially at night, late at night, he gets drunk. Him and his husband or whatever it is get to fighting and beating the hell out of each other. And next thing you know, he's on bitching and crying about what's going on in his life. And he's just, I don't know. And then he goes on and he freaking grabs shit from other people's other people's, panels and spreads it out about the frigging community, and then comes in the panels like this. Doxing is bad. Doxing is bad. Well, the shit that he spreads around is just as bad. He's a lowlife. He's a lowlife person trying to make himself out to be a higher class individual than he actually is, and that's all it is. He's
listen. When it comes to Shiva, I've had off and ons, and now it's just like whatever. I don't need. It doesn't like. It's not even a thing like that. I'm going to be mad or not mad.
Like his avatar right now.
As soon as he triggers you, he wins, Brian. Duh.
No, look at his avatar right now. That is Shiva right there. That is Shiva. That's what I consider Shiva to be.
Good afternoon.
An asshole. A monkey.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing? Are we still on that month free of porn bombing?
Yes. I thought we worked that out last night.
All right.
A whole month with no porn bombing?
AC,
well, I got no reason to porn bomber.
Come on, dude. Porn bomber a couple of times.
No.
I'm not on that 3 month. I can porn bomb.
I am kind of.
Cindy, she did. Look, Cindy has porn bombed me in the past with pterodactyl sex. Pterodactyl sex, Cindy.
Shiva helped.
With your foreknowledge, Shelly, come on, be fair.
You knew about this, Sheila. You guys
I was there. I was there. I was on the panel. I had to direct her.
Right.
Do you not remember? I had to get her to move the camera.
By then, I could have already dropped her down. I wanted to see what I was like. This has to be good. I'm gonna just let this ride out, and now he took it.
AC, you would have hated AC. It was terrible. It took. How many people does it take to porn bomb? Oh, it took a lot.
Apparently.
Yeah, it took the person sending it to you. It took Shiva, and then it took yourself. That's 3 people, and I was just like, what's gonna come out of this? So, hey, AC, have you had any experience with doxing or have been a victim of being doxed?
Both.
Okay, got it. So how did that make you feel? Hey, Rev.
I'm part of the 1A community. It just comes with the 1A community, so it didn't really bother me.
Thank you.
Look at Brian.
Real quick, a side note. Is there a reason why one of your mods blocked me in chat?
Let me check and see.
Maybe they don't like you.
I'm gonna go with they don't like me.
That's not nice, guys. We don't do that. Oh, okay. So Polly, don't hide her. I wanted to do that. All right, let me see who did hide you. I gotta know. So you really can't type at all?
Yeah, I already tried.
I will unhide you, but I don't see it. Okay, I'll have to go into my YouTube studio to do it. It might have been like
later.
long ago.
I'm at work anyway, so I'm just kind of like listening, and
I
went to type something because. Well, I was kind of curious because I had well, let me explain. So Jane Miller is hangs out over at the Port Farmer, and I don't have anything against that, but I know I've had actual conversations with her where she's like not really with the whole drama thing. So I was kind of curious as to why she was hanging out over here. Not that it was a big deal, just kind of curious, more or less, just trying to see.
Jane, why?
Well, I'm kind of asking now since I couldn't type in chat, but that's what I was trying to do.
What if she says none of your business, or because I want?
I mean, she has all the right to say that. There's nothing wrong with that.
She likes me. She likes me. That's it. That's okay.
Like I said, I was just more than curious, and more curious than anything. Oh, look at that! You gotta admire her. She likes you. That's why she hangs out over here.
That's okay. I could use some of that every once in a while, and I know you can too. You know, I was on ACs last night, guys. I don't know if you realize that or not, but we actually got along. It was pretty cool. It's
Do you think
amazing
he
how when I get
still
out of
wants
the
to fuck
grasp
you?
of
Nobody gets along with AC.
go where I want.
AC,
I'll
would you
fix
care
that.
to comment on the allegation that you fear Paulie?
Did I fear Paulie? I don't fear
Yeah.
Paulie. I just think
Uh-oh.
he's beneath me.
Ooh.
Do you think you're better than Paulie?
No, not so much better. I just think he's beneath me. I think he's scum.
So you're not better than Scum?
Nah, I'm not better than scum.
Oh my gosh, that is kind of funny though, Brian. I gotta put the names up. Just a second, please. Dummy. Ah,
AC, that is so funny.
did it show up? Oh, I gotta do that. Hang on, hang on.
Is Brian beneath you, AC?
Brian?
Yeah, News New England. He's above you.
Yeah,
right now.
I don't.
But is he
I mean, I
beneath
don't.
you, even though he's above you?
Well, is he above me?
On the panel.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm watching the chat. I was kind of flicked over and watching.
Can
the
you
chat,
put
so
AC on the top, Shelley, so that
I
he's
want to feel like an equal.
he's not
Is that-
beneath? Well, so that you're not beneath anyone.
Oh, okay. No, I don't. I don't really. I don't really communicate with Brian. I think we probably talked a couple of times, had a couple of been on a couple panels together, but other than that, I haven't really talked to him.
Do
I
you
don't really
respect
have
him?
a. Do I respect him?
Yeah.
No, nobody respects Brian.
Brian's right there, guys.
I love you, Brian.
See there? She loves you, man. He
I
put
just
the
said
butt,
it.
he
I
put the
said-
butt at us, and he's
I
like,
just said we didn't respect him, so I had to love him after that.
Yeah. Now, come on. Let's not AC off. Let's not let AC off the hook here.
Damn it!
After
I
all,
wanted to be
yeah.
left off the hook.
well,
We are
he
all beneath
takes
him.
Well, like
her
I said, I
back.
don't really have I really don't have a opinion about him, good or bad. I mean, but at the same time, like respect and all that shit, like it's earned. So
You're kind of putting him on the spot, you know, Steven.
Is it earned
Yeah,
or is
yeah,
it
I know.
just
It's
a
funny though, isn't it?
general
It's funny.
cute-
What
Shiva
do you
likes
think
doing that.
What do you think about Brian rocking up at Kate's house with his camera?
He shouldn't
I
have
think
done
that was a
that.
good thing. I think
No.
that was a good idea.
It definitely left him open for the payback on it, didn't it?
Yeah.
You know, when
think
people
so.
doxed him and
Yeah.
went after his family. I mean, he wanted to go real life, and I believe in that tit for tat shit.
Mm.
So,
Have you ever engaged in mutual combat, authority check?
I have.
Have you? Tell us about that.
I've been in a couple
expecting
fist
you
fights.
to. I wasn't. Well, now
Or did you get
I'm not sure that a fist fight is the same thing
Okay,
as
I'm going
mutual
down.
combat.
I'm getting down, so.
All right.
I
so
mean,
you're right.
Because isn't that a legal thing? Like it's a legal thing, isn't it? Mutual combat.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Wouldn't
know
that
how
be
I
like
know about mutual combat? Because Brian introduced me to the concept.
We might have a cop in the chat, so y'all be careful now. You
Yeah,
hear?
there's one in there.
I mean, wouldn't you have a
I don't know where he went though.
like it's mutual combat? It's a fight. It's a
Mutual
boxing match, or it's a street fight.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
it's only
wouldn't it be the
valid in
same?
certain
I mean, it's not.
states.
We're not talking about like weapons. It's not like two
No,
gang
no.
members running down the
Okay,
street
so-
shooting at one
Have
another.
you, AC, have you ever heard a cop say to you, "I'm not going to arrest that guy because it was mutual combat"? The cops often will say, "You know what? There was no aggressor here. It was mutual combat."
But that's only in certain states, right? Like not every state has the.
I've heard it in a lot of different states.
I'm in Texas.
Yeah,
I've heard
but
it here.
But I don't think it has legal standing in.
You're
in all
trying
states.
to cover your ass because you were an idiot that day, and you just don't want to admit you were an idiot that day.
No, I always look at my username.
I know you're another idiot. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, I'm an English idiot spouting nonsense on the internet.
Hey, trying to talk about a country you know absolutely nothing about, and then I make an argument about it, which doesn't
Right.
have no
Can't
standing.
you like rent a ring or something?
Should I just mind my own business?
Well, hold on. I mean, I've seen where people have gotten into fucking, fucking fist fights, and the cops just broke it up and left it as it was. So
Yeah, because it was.
I guess it's. Well, no. Corrosive saying that both get charged as aggressors.
No, they have the ability to do so. Yes.
Well,
They
I
have
would.
the ability.
Well, I would say
disturbing
I
the peace.
disagree with that. I think that it's at the
No.
discretion of the officer.
Exactly. They have the ability to do that, disturbing the peace and so forth, or something, but they don't have to. There's nothing that says in any of the codes that I've ever seen that says that both aggressors must be removed and arrested. It usually the cops say, look, it was mutual combat. I'm not going to press it.
So would it have to
Jane
find
Jane
something
wants to know if News New England can just get along with Shiva.
Oh God, no, he's an idiot. No, I can't think of any way that he could redeem himself enough that I could have any respect at all for this guy. When a guy comes into your panel so shit-faced that he can't control what he talks about, he comes into it's I got no respect for the drunken shit-faced guy.
So
It's
hold
funny,
on.
though,
So
that
hold on.
I did go on your panel drunk, and I still made you look like an idiot.
Many times.
You made
3
me
or 4
laugh.
times.
That's why every
3 or
time
I
4
did hear
times.
about that, by the way.
I
Um,
always ask
Good,
you. That's
good.
why every time
And I
see
still
you, the
made you
first
look
thing
like
I
an
ask,
idiot, Brian.
Are you drunk? The
You
first thing
still
I
look like an
always ask
idiot.
you is, are you drunk? And usually you are.
You
If it's
Okay, so then
after-
let me
use a
hold on.
little
Hold on. Let me
You're
ask
drunk.
this. Brian, on that last panel when you were asking about Shiva's sexual positions and him and David and all that, do you not think that you made yourself look like an idiot?
Oh, I don't care. See that's the thing. If he goes at me for stuff, I'm willing to go at him just as bad.
But wow.
Sorry, what? Wait, what?
Wow. Wow.
And besides,
Like,
he was the
I
one
never
who brought
went.
up,
Hang on.
he was the one who brought up about him.
I was gonna say, but I'll let you, Shiva.
I didn't
was
bring it
gonna
up. You
say.
brought it up.
I brought what up, Brian?
I thought we weren't going to talk about that again.
This thing that never happened. Like, you're talking about
Oh
an
my
event
God.
in
I
my
don't
life
care
that
if you
never
wanna-
took place.
If you
I
want to
think you're
deny it,
confusing me
deny
with
it.
somebody
I don't
else.
care.
Dare say
You've
it.
already admitted
Brian.
that your memory is shot.
Oh my
You're confusing
God.
me with somebody else, or you're lying.
God.
Oh, maybe you're lying. Maybe you're
At
just
least
lying.
my memory's shot. At least I'm not a drunken idiot that I
don't
just
think she
forget
ever said
everything I
anything
said the
about
night
that.
before. How many
I'm
times
sure
you
you
told me I
did.
blacked out? I can't remember what I said the last time. I had to go on your live to see what I said because I fucking blacked out. And you think it's so funny that you blacked out. Oh yeah, it's really good that you drank so much that you blacked out. I'm so proud of you.
How long ago was this again?
Oh,
I
he's
don't know,
done
a
that.
couple of years ago.
Yeah, he'd like to say he was a drunk.
When
back
did I
then,
stop
but not
drinking,
now.
Brian?
Every
When did
time
I
I
stop
talk to him
drinking?
at
Like 6
nighttime,
months ago.
I have to ask him, "Are you drunk?" Because I won't talk to him. He's drunk because he just becomes an idiot again, and
I mean,
it's
why
worse.
didn't you go?
Whereas you're an idiot when you're sober.
Absolutely. If you be an idiot to me, I can be an idiot back.
No, you are just an idiot when you're sober.
See what I'm talking about? You're the one who came on here. Me and Energetic were having a conversation. We were talking about doxing, and you did exactly what you always want to do. You want to
What
come
came
in
up and took the piss
control
out of you?
everyone's panel. You want to
Did
come
you
in
cut
and
your
take the
forehead shaving?
conversation from where
Just admit
they're
you cut your
trying to have
forehead shaving.
conversation, and you want to twist it around to any of the stupid shit that you want to talk about. See, now
What
this
do you
was
want to talk
this
about?
whole conversation was about doxing, and you
Was
have
it?
said what? Maybe 2 sentences about doxing. Everything else that you've said is, "Oh well, you're this. Oh well, you're that."
I mean,
All you
doxing
wanna
is
talk
stupid
about
and
is
dangerous. What else
stupid
do you want me
shit.
to say?
It's all stupid shit.
What else do you want me to say? Doxing
You
is
just
stupid
love
and
to come in
dangerous.
and destroy panels.
Well,
That's
does
all there is
AC
to
think
it.
it's stupid and dangerous? Oh, I just want to know.
What's that?
He's working. AC.
I'm lurking.
Yeah,
What?
Teresa, exactly. It's me. He comes in to turn this into a fucking drama panel. That's all he wants is a drama panel. Because then what he's going to do is he's going to
Hold on, wait. Are you talking about Shiva or are you talking about me?
No, Sheila. And then
I'm talking
Sheila's
about
going to
you.
steal Anna Chick's content. He's going to go back and regurgitate it on his site later on by stealing her content. That's what he does. That's Shiva.
Is that what I do,
Am I in
Shelley?
Bizarro World or something?
There's not a whole lot going on.
Welcome to Brian Sessions, AC. Authority check. This is Brian. Brian, this is authority check.
Well, I mean, Shiva, wouldn't you agree? I'm the one that's usually pot stirring, fucking stirring the pot, fucking, causing the drama, if at anything.
yeah, but this is Brian.
I'm okay.
Brian, maybe you can fight without bringing up really, defamatory things.
I'm the one who was here talking about the topic that she brought up. All right. I was talking about that topic.
Have you ever doxed anyone, Brian? You accused me of doxing, but you won't tell me who I doxed. Who did I dox, Brian?
Panel. So now
who did I dox?
Shiva's talking drama like he likes to talk. So don't say
well,
it was
he
me
did
who
say that I
started
dox
doing
people.
blah, blah, blah. That's bullshit.
I said I don't dox people, and he said that's bollocks. So who have I doxed, Brian? Come on.
Okay, maybe I'm mistaken. Let's go with that one.
Okay, because he's done
that. Maybe I'm mistaken.
He's done a panel on doxing in the past.
Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe Shiva. Maybe I'm mistaken, and you have never doxed anyone. Let's go with that one today.
No, that's the truth.
I've
never doxed a single person. I have not shared the personal details of a single individual.
Absolutely, Shiva. I agree with you 100%.
Shiva,
if you have any evidence to the contrary,
if it makes you feel better, Shiva, yes, I agree with you 100%. Now go have a beer on me.
Okay, no, don't, Shiva. What about the Scam Buster days? Did you dox?
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. No, I did share phone numbers of no, because that's call centers. That's not personal details. Those were call centers.
Yeah, because we don't know.
And that was those were free phone numbers. 0800 numbers.
Probably. Yeah. Because they have
I mean, scammers buy them en masse, right?
Too bad you couldn't.
So it's what they'll tend to do is buy them in blocks. So if you get
bust
one
some of the
scammer
scams
phone
on
number,
this community.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really do scams. I'm not, like you can't scam bait in this community. How do you scam bait in this community, Brian?
How do I scam bait? I didn't say scam bait. I said there's
Right.
enough scams in this community that you could scam bust this community.
I'm not a scam buster. What makes you think I'm a scam buster?
You could be, though. You could be, and you could be successful.
Okay, you're a scammer. I'm sorry, you're a scammer.
Hang on. Who have I scammed?
I'm mistaken. I don't know. You're not a scam buster. And then now you're so I don't know. Are you a scam?
Well, is that you have to be a scam buster or you're a scammer? What kind of logic is that?
So what were you doing before then? If you weren't scam,
what was I doing?
Did I miss?
Are you talking about scam baiting?
Okay, I didn't hear her correctly. I thought she said scam busting. That you were breaking up scams.
Scam
so that's
baiting.
why I said there's enough scams.
Right, but I'm not a scam buster.
On this community.
Hello, Shelley.
Hey, Taco, what's up, man?
It's going all right. I just wanted to address Brian and doxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're one of the biggest doxers I know. You decided to dox all the people in Catnat's GoFundMe, or at least you claimed you were going to. You did some people.
I never turned any.
Yeah, you did. That was your big thing. Was how you were going to get at Catnat. After she was dead.
How did I turn any information out? Show me. Bring the receipts. Show me anything.
I would if you kept your streams live.
Or anything. Come on.
You and Mr. Cameras, that's all you were doing during that time.
Come on, put your money
why didn't you make that stream public, Brian?
Yeah.
Make what stream public?
Make the streams public that were about Catnat and how you were doxing her.
Oh my God, I deleted a bunch of streams because I was above what the Streamlabs will allow you to be, and then instead of buying more that or whatever the frick it is, I deleted a whole bunch of videos because I don't
Brian,
make
you
money
said
on
you
videos.
deleted it because it
so I
was
give a
under
shit less.
1,000. You said if it's under 1,000, you were going to delete them. Remember?
Yeah, if it's under 1,000 views, I delete them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
No,
should we
no,
just talk
no.
about how
I said I was going
classless
to
it was
start
to
with
go
the
after?
under 1,000, and then I don't. I'm almost back up to the maximum again. I'll start deleting them again. But I mean, you got to understand. I've got 1,200 panels that I've ran.
Even go after the people who were in the GoFundMe.
I went after them.
So,
Show me
have you ever supported doxing,
Show me
Brian?
one person I've ever gone after. Other
Have
than
you ever supported doxing?
other than the one lady that turned out to be a scammer, and everybody went, "Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. It was this person who broke that. It was that person." The one person whom I was right, and you guys were all wrong. Oh no, Brian. Oh no,
Wait.
Brian. She
Who
turned
was
out
the
to be
one that doxed Fixa?
What's that?
Who was the one that doxed Fixa?
Oh, that was Josh.
I knew he would. Oh my God.
I was
And
the one
why
who
did
went.
Josh do that?
Josh and I'm sorry, not Josh and I.
Did Josh do that on his channel?
Furry Potato and I went to fix his work, but Josh was the one who doxed him.
Right. And on whose channel did that take place?
Whose channel did it take place?
Yeah.
I don't remember if I know it was on Furries. I don't recall if it was on mine, and it was on the upstate New York.
I mean, was this during a time when people were all hanging out on your channel? When your channel was the hub for that crew?
And Taco, I have a question for you.
Oh, I have no idea. I don't remember if that was back when we were having big numbers. No, 'cause that was like a year ago. Yeah, like maybe even less than a year that I went to fix his work.
Let me ask Taco.
But Fixer
Taco,
and I have talked, and Fixer and I are okay now.
have you ever been doxxed, Taco?
Not really.
Okay. Well, try and keep it that way. It's best to hold on to your anonymity and kind of just look and see what your friends do. And if you do see them doxing others purposefully, like making whole videos, just take caution, because the second that they don't like you, they may do it to you.
Okay, because before that, it almost sounded like a threat that, like, if they make a video about someone doxing someone, that it was going to come back and hit me.
What? I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I just
Well,
said
it sounded like that a little bit till you got to the point to the end point there.
I don't see what you're saying, but all I'm saying is that person may turn on you too. Just see how they treat others, and know that they may do that to you as well.
Brian left.
Just
all I'm saying is
just be careful. Just be careful who you give your information to or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, hold on to your anonymity as much as you can.
I'm not really worried. If they want to dox me, they'll dox me. I'm not going to lose sleep over it.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, it's me.
Hi.
Hey, Dutchie.
Dutchie. Shelly, I have a question for you. You are now talking about doxing.
Excuse me.
Yeah, okay, just fine. You're talking about the doxing and that you don't like the doxing and everything, and you name it.
Hate it.
Okay, why did you allow my dox in your stream that was called Cancel Public Occultists?
What do you mean allow? What does that mean?
You allowed it. I even told you, I have the screenshots for you if you want them, where I told you it wasn't me, and you basically was fighting with the entire chat saying that is not a dox.
I don't remember that. Go back and see if it's
I
there.
do, and it's still on your fucking page, so you can look at it.
Go back and look at the chat and see if it's there.
No, you deleted it afterwards because I caught a privacy striked you.
I didn't get that. I didn't get a privacy strike. First of all, second of all, it was already deleted before.
No, it wasn't. No.
It was.
You let it go on for 10 minutes. You let it go on for 10 minutes.
listen. One of my
No, I'm not listening to you because you're now talking.
Oh, yes, the fuck you will.
Oh, are you?
Oh, yes, the fuck you will listen to me when I'm speaking. So, oh my
No,
God.
Shirley, this isn't conducive to bridge building.
Oh, I don't appreciate women who are unreasonable, and who don't
Just
speak
men who are
calmly and
unreasonable.
plainly and
Shelly, I want to address something you typed in chat that I've changed. How have I changed?
You have. I never thought you would be on the same panel with people who dox people. I just never saw you hanging out with the people you're hanging out with. Previously to you doing it, I didn't see you that way. So that's all.
Have I been on a panel when it's happened?
Yeah, you were there whenever Tonic was laughing whenever somebody attempted suicide. And you had to actually tell him how to behave because he couldn't figure it out himself.
But that wasn't a dox, and people handle things in different ways.
They handle it in different ways, or they are just inappropriate.
A little bit of both. A defense or a coping mechanism can be considered inappropriate too. I've been known to laugh at stressful situations.
Well, if he wants to come up, I can definitely talk to him about it. I don't really need to go through a third person.
Well, I'm just addressing the whole I change just because of me associating with Tonic, because we get along with video games and nerd stuff. And I've seen change in him.
Yeah, just I don't know, just the things I've heard you say. I remember you being with Corrosive and Quick, and it was just kind
I'm
of a
still with
different...
Corrosive and Quick. Corrosive hangs out with Tonic.
Yeah, he's a dumbass.
You know, I think you've changed a lot too.
Well, why do you think that?
I think you've become more biased, and I think you've kind of taken on a lot of the personality traits of Rebel and some of the others you hang out with.
Well, I don't hang out with Rebel, first of all.
Well, you don't anymore, but I'm just saying when you were mimicking.
I don't hang out with him because he did this. And when I went to Shiva's show one day, he did like Rebel got pissed off. So the other night when I went to 10th Man show, he got pissed off and has done nothing but trash me, put up my name, just go off on me for hours and hours and hours. So why would I put myself through that again? I won't, because he gets mad because I go to another show. What?
Well, I'm just saying, you were giving me a hard time for hanging out with Tonic. You were hanging out with Rebel, who's one of the biggest doxers. You've got Bedtime Clown, who's a big doxer.
I don't know about Clown doxing. Now, I don't know about him doxing. I'm pretty sure he said last night that he doesn't, but I mean, it could be, I could be wrong about that. I don't know. But yeah, Rebel does. And I don't know what else more to say about that. I can't go back into that knowing that it could happen again.
It just seems hypocritical that you're giving me a hard time of hanging out with Tonic when you used to hang out with Rebel while he was doing all of his doxing and had no problem with that. Just because you were angry at Tonic.
Well, you're right. You're right about that. You know, I just thought you were better than what you're being. You know, and you kind of are who you hang out with. Like, I mean, I've changed now. Within the last 2 days, I've changed. You know, just being away from Rebel, I have changed. Right, Shiva?
I mean, hopefully everybody is changing all of the time. If you're not changing, then I would argue something is going wrong.
Right, as the world spins. But, you know, when it comes to AC, I think that's a major breakthrough, guys.
I suppose the question becomes, are you changing in a way that benefits mankind or in a way that is to mankind's detriment?
I mean, I want to please God, so that's pretty much all that matters. You know, on here, I stand alone. From now on, I don't run with anybody. Sweet as Sugar, I like sweet. Bedtime Clown, I don't know if you dox or not. They're saying maybe you do. I'm not sure. So he's got somebody's doing a show on him. I hope you don't get doxxed, bro. Just saying. Teresa, hey. Brian King. Yeah, well, the point is that it can be dangerous when it's done, and people do it out of spite because they're mad at somebody a lot. I mean, most of the time, there's no other reason to do it. I'm not going to go, hey guys, everybody call Shiva right now. Get on the phone and call him. His number is 238-521-7826. You know, I'm not trying to like do something like that. And I hope that you don't either, Taco. I really hope that you don't dox people.
If I've done it, I don't remember doing it, and I'm definitely against doxing. And if that happened on a panel, I would be against it.
It's creepy as fuck, though, for people to send pictures, and this is so and so, and this is her mugshot, and this is her nude shot, all this stupid. And also, it's even creepier when people go, "Oh, let me look up their public record or their, what is it called, the GoFund? Oh, what's it called? Like when they show you like your address and everything. I forget what it's called, but it shows like a lot of information about people. So it's just, I don't know, it's just creepy to me. Whatever.
I'm just surprised that like you're hanging out or you're like communicating again with Brian. I mean, it's your choice. It's fine, but
he's coming up on my panel. I mean, it doesn't mean I'm communicating. So you guys think that? Look, it's an open panel.
The
right?
the Shelly I knew after several things happened would not let him back on a panel again. Now, it's your choice nowadays to do so. It's your channel and everything. It's just, I don't know. I don't see any change in Brian. But you've always had a soft spot for him, so maybe you do see something.
I don't know how to answer that, really. Obviously, I don't approve everything he says, obviously. Yeah, I mean today
I will never forgive him for what he did during the Catnet's GoFundMe during her death.
There's some things he said that were really questionable over the years. Yeah, that is absolutely true. Some things were just utterly disgusting.
To say he was going to get as much info as possible on all the donors that had their name listed on the GoFundMe for it, so that the GoFundMe actually got taken down for 2 days to show proof to GoFundMe, just so that Brian couldn't cancel it, and also to hide all the users or all the donors.
I remember that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
and then he claimed Catnet never existed, all that stuff. So you know what? Screw him.
Are you against bullying?
Depends what bullying is.
Bullying is basically just kind of giving people shit when that person's not fine. Not it. That boy. No. When that person is not fighting back, and
I know what Sugar's talking about, and what I do with her is I defend someone who she's maliciously slandered and goes to different communities to try and get things talked about bad about him, and each community eventually discovers that she's crazy and doesn't listen to a word she says because she's obsessed and can't get over Joe Cool.
Are you saying that right now? Really?
I am absolutely saying that right now.
She is so over him. It's not even funny, and I'm gonna stand up for her for that. I don't appreciate that.
That's why, like a month or two ago, she was on Dr. Dave's talking about how bad Joe Cool was for this and that.
Well, she is not talking about him.
She can't keep him out of her mouth.
I don't know why that's anybody's concern. But I do know that she hasn't talked about him. She doesn't have any, she's moved on from him. If there's anything she's trying to tie up loose ends, then maybe she's doing that. I'm not sure, but she definitely doesn't bring him up to me, and I talk to her like every day. So I will say real quick to you, Taco. So Jamie was saying, just because people go to different channels doesn't mean you agree with everything. And, you know, that is absolutely true. And Taco, you know, I'm doing to you what you're doing to me. And that's where the problem lies, is that, you know, I'm saying to you, well, you know, you're hanging out with Tonic and he's a piece of low life shit. So, you know,
Yeah, I did it right back. I'm a hypocrite for that. Yeah.
You did, and you said it to me right back. So it's a wash.
Now, wait a minute, Taco. You're talking shit about Sugar, okay? You're saying about how she can't get over she can't. But here you are, a year and a half later, and you still got a craw in your crotch about me a year and a half later.
Yeah,
but
because of what you did for a dead friend of mine.
Shut up. I
Oh,
gave you
shut your trap.
Shut up and let
Exactly
me.
why you did it for a dead friend of mine. Yeah.
Him so I can say what I got to say?
I will always give you crap for that, Brian. It was a low scum-like thing to do.
I don't know who was next, but
if you don't mute him, I'm out of here and I'm never coming back.
Oh, nice threat to the channel owner there.
Do not give me that ultimatum. Yeah, I don't want that. He dropped, by the way, guys, but I don't like that. It's the whole if. When you say if, that means you're giving them an ultimatum or a threat. It wasn't a threat, but I'm just saying. So, okay, say you're like trying to collect money from somebody, you know, as soon as you go into the part of like, well, if you don't, you know, people could start recording that, and could be seen as a threat. Just that one little word. Just saying. Hey, butterfly.
Anyways, thank you, Shelly, for having me. Hope you have a good rest of the day. I'm having some lunch.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I want to thank Shiva for coming up. Polly did not come up. A lot of the other channel owners, Ruru did not come up. You know, Sweet. There's a lot. Rebel came up and started to go off on me because I was trying to speak reasonably, and he just can't for some reason. I definitely let him up, but he just didn't want to. Bedtime Clown says, I've never doxed anyone. And actually, I did hear you say that last night when I was watching your show, and I got timed out. I think it was by Rebel, so he definitely was in his feels. Shiva was up. Hey, Taryn, what's up? If you're still here. And Brian King. So I guess the best thing to do is just ignore the bad behavior, because it's going to happen regardless. And all we can do is like I've done, is strike the channel. Just keep stern with your own stance on things, and that is to follow TOS. And you wouldn't do it to other people, so why would you let them do it to you? You got to stand up for yourself, people. All right? I'm trying to tell you that this is not proper and it's not appropriate. So stand up for yourself. It's the best thing to do. If you need help, that's fine. Go find it. You know, just find some help. Somebody will help you out. If you need help doing the whole striking, you could come to me. I will help you out with that. I've done it a few times, primarily to the same people. The people who have such a big problem with me, and they can't just get me off their nutsack. Because I don't want to be there anymore, okay? Just set me free and leave me alone and break the ties. I know you can't stand it. I know you have to have me in your brain. But I won't let anybody try and control what I do, what I say, where I go. That's not a healthy friendship at all. You too, Ruru. Yeah, New Zealand's going live if y'all want to go. Ask your bartender, I don't have anything to discuss with you. You just have a general disliking for me, and you've never really been relevant in anything that I've ever encountered since I've been on the internet. So no, I'm gonna have to politely decline going to your channel. I will not be making a guest appearance on your channel because that's how I feel about it, and that's coming straight from my heart as it's beating now. Vital, I would never say that whatsoever. I gotta play this. Oh my gosh, Game Over 2, I hope you're okay with this. So you guys gotta see this. Oh my god. 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 Okay. I had to actually subscribe to this dude. I asked him if I could use it, but he didn't answer me yet. I mean, I'm in it, so you know. Oh damn, where is it? Watch this. So funny. Well. Oh my gosh. I just hate seeing my name like in all these derogatory ways. People are like, oh, she said this and somebody said this to her. It's like, oh my God. I hope I just don't hurt people's feelings at all. I just really don't want to be that one. I hate the one, buddy. Okay. Hold on, you guys gotta see this shit. If you haven't seen this, you're gonna love it. I'm just saying. No, don't leave yet, Felicia. Don't leave yet, sweet. Fuck, y'all gotta see this before you leave. Damn. Hold on. Nah. Please. Hang in there for one sec. Okay. He calls it the most popular girl on YouTube. Mean it. Oh wow, looks weird. You know what? All right. Let me just have to tell you this, guys. Okay. If Shiva, so Shiva says, oh, Shelly, it's so hard to be your friend, you know what I mean? And if he saw me in person, he would get the biggest hard on and be like, Shelly, yes, I do want to fuck you. No matter how gay he is, give it to me like he wants to fuck me. Fuck me. He wants to fuck me. You're adults, so to continue to be so mean just because you want to fuck me, fuck me, doesn't make sense. You know what? Polly Crispy wants to fuck me. Fuck. Polly Crispy wants to fuck me. You know who else wants to fuck me? Tonic. Fuck. Tonic. Who wants to fuck me? Tonic Fox. Oh, my snap. She said snap. She thinks I want her. Yeah, I do. Tarquin wants to fuck me. Tarquin wants to fuck me. Authority check wants to fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Authority check wants to fuck me. Donna's been wanting to fuck me. Donna's been wanting to fuck me. Donna's. Why do you continuously have it in your mind that you want to fuck me? Just saying. I'm not the one, buddy. I ain't the one. Well, don't try and talk about anything about fuck me. Fuck. Yeah, welcome to the dark side. Me, go to hell. Authority check. Me, I don't like you. Fuck me, don't like you. Chivo person. Polly Crispy Target. Authority check. Donna's been wanting to fuck. You want to fuck me? You're son of a bitch. Fuck me. Shiva, fuck off. Fuck me. Doesn't make sense. Can you believe that, guys? Can you believe he actually made a video about a breakdown moment that I was having on my live stream? it was just a situation that occurred where I went overboard with the people in the community with whom at that time I thought wanted to fuck me. However, finding out later, I am realizing that I could have been over exaggerating just a little bit. Just saying, it happened. Let's see. No work today, doll. What's today? Monday? Oh, whoops. Thanks for reminding me. STL, watch. They are so copyright strike. Oh my gosh, they're so petty. You mean? No, they won't. I did ask. He didn't answer, but I'm sure he's okay. He's okay with that. Is you issue with me because I'm dating Quickquiver? Absolutely not. No affiliation with that relationship. Ray Tarday, is that a doxy? I don't even know. I don't know you, so I'm just gonna go ahead and block you because just to be safe, because Shelly lets things fly by in the chat. Well, if I'm like focusing on the chat like I am now, then I will, make decisions on whether to keep things or not. But otherwise, yeah, you guys need to just like cut me some slack. Try having a whole video about a dox of you. Try that, any one of you. See how that feels. Just because you came from a juggalo, whatever it is, juggernaut community, it doesn't mean that just because they did it to you means that you have to do it to other people. Does it? I mean, does that get your jolly rockers off? Just saying. Motherfuckers. I can't like that bullshit. It's just not my cup of tea, mate, at all. So, high time teammates. Tea bags. There has been a request to play it again. So, Game Over 2 made that. I'm going to give a shout out to him. I didn't think I would ever do that because of his stupid, disparaging, stupid fucking videos prior to, but this one I saw and I wasn't offended. I wasn't offended, so I guess that's a start. You know what? All right, let me just tell you this, guys. Okay. If Shiva, so Shiva says, "Oh, Shelly, it's so hard to be your friend." You know what I mean? And if he saw me in person, he would get the biggest heart on and be like, "Shelly, yes, I do want to fuck you. No matter how gay he is,
Give it to me like
he wants to fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. He wants to fuck me. We are adults, so to continue to be so mean just because you want to fuck me, fuck me, doesn't make sense. You know what? Polly Crispy wants to fuck me. Fuck. Polly Crispy wants to fuck me. Who else wants to fuck? Tonic. Tonic wants to fuck me. Tonic sucks. Oh, my snap. She said snap. She thinks I want her. Yeah, do. Tarquin wants to fuck me. Tarquin wants to fuck me. Authority check wants to fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Authority check wants to fuck me. Donna's been wanting to fuck me. Donna's been wanting to fuck. Donna's. Why do you continuously have it in your mind that you want to fuck me? Just saying. I'm not the one, buddy. I ain't the one. Well, don't try and talk about things. Fuck me. Fuck. Yeah, welcome to the dark side. Me. Go to hell. Authority check. Me. I don't like you. Fuck me. Don't like you. Chivo person. Oh, just be quiet. Authority text. Donna's been wanting to fuck. You want to fuck me? You son of a bitch. Fuck me. Shiva, fuck off. Fuck me. Doesn't make sense. Okay. Some people are saying they're going to strike me. Some people are saying they're not going to strike me. I don't know. Only they can decide whether they're going to do that or not. But anyways, go over and subscribe to Game Over 2. Anti-social. It's cute. Oh, look at the picture. Good grief. I want to stay in my house forever and never, ever talk to anybody in real life. Actually, that's a real problem called agoraphobia, and people do not, like to leave the house. They get extreme anxiety or even panic attacks. So it's definitely a mental illness. Sometimes people, I think, can get, work through it if somebody walks around with them during their everyday life and helps them to stay comforted. And also having the pets with you can also bring comfort to people who are afraid to leave their homes. Peanut, it was entertaining. It was really funny. It was nice. Oh my gosh. How could you? They made a bad situation or bad whatever part of my show into something funny. They will probably try and strike it. Oh my gosh. I've never been struck before. I do not want to get struck. All right. That's fine. I mean, I just don't know. Okay. Well, thanks for being here, everybody. I appreciate you coming. I'm not 48, by the way. Put me full screen, just so you know. Definitely won't put that on the full screen because it's not true at all. What's up, Bruce? Yeah, NNE wanted everybody to go over and talk to him. What conversation? Ask your bartender about Quick Quiver. I have nothing to say about that. That's your thing. I don't have anything to say about that. I don't understand what conversation that you want to have with me. I'm not interested. You don't have anything that, to offer the world that I approve of. Watch my last video I put up. Oh, okay. All right. Hey, do you have a wrench? Yeah. Can you please put your link, your channel link in the chat, please? I did, Chris Manson. I did ask him. Let me see if he replied to me. Chris Manson wants to fuck me. I'm just kidding. I said Shiva wants to. Oh my gosh. I think it would just be a challenge to get in. I love a challenge. I love a challenge. Oh, I was just puffing up my chest. Ask your bartender. I don't really want to talk to you. Oh, you said something that was totally inaccurate. And then your little girl came up and started to interrupt me while I was speaking to her, because she feels like she feels like she was treated unfairly because of something about her name being doxxed. And when I looked there, I saw that one of my mods had banned or blocked the account she was talking about. And she can even listen to me saying it. I was like, oh, that one. And I said, oh, somebody already blocked it. So if she wants to fucking listen and get the actual facts, she can fucking do that and not come approach me, because I don't play that game. You can ask any of these hoes. Okay. I don't play that. I don't play when people are bullying like that and just nasty like that. Like, come with your facts or don't come at all. She can go up and she can go fight with Rebel. Okay. Because I don't take pleasure in that whole fighting back and forth thing. I'd rather play and not fight. Sorry, I didn't mean to shut her down so hard, but I just couldn't take it. It was ruining my show completely. And I can't like that. I wonder if he answered me. He didn't answer me on this. He probably hasn't looked at his video comments. The best part is when I was wiping the lipstick off my teeth. It looked like I was gonna like do some kind of a drug thing or whatever, but I was actually getting the lipstick. And I don't even know if there was any on there to begin with, but it looks like that's what I was doing. It's stupid. And that's why I don't want to put my face on here. And, you know, most of you should probably think about that as well. Because, you know, you'll forget and you'll do something silly and then you get clipped and they get them clippies. So Darrell Brooks is really acting the fool today. Oh my gosh. He's just gotten progressively worse as the days have gone on. I did turn it off for the simple fact that he's not answering any of her questions. You know, she's asking direct questions. He's putting all his files in front of him in the extra room. He's not even allowed to be in the courtroom. He had to go in a separate courtroom. He's putting the boxes in front of him so she can't see him. He's yelling. He's, you know, yelling at the bailiff in the room with him. And he's just acting a fool. My gosh, like totally ghetto, man. And she just keeps, okay, this is the third time. And it's like the sixth time. And she keeps saying the third time. And it's not ever the third time. It's way more than that. But she keeps giving the benefit of the doubt, like, okay, now he's going to talk. Now he's going to answer my questions, where he keeps taking the headphones off. Oh, you muted me. And my mom, can you hear me? I can't hear you. You know, it's one of those back and forth things. Because he's scared, you know. He wants to bring some more evidence forward that his mom had, and the judge is shutting him down. She's absolutely saying, no, you cannot bring any more evidence. No, I mean, are you going to have another, you know, witness? And then she told him that he can't have any more witnesses. So, dude, the guy is, oh man, he's lost it. He's completely lost his fucking mind, and she's over it. And he has been trying to trigger her for a while. And in the beginning, she was getting triggered very easily. But now it's like she's gotten a lot better in handling him, because he wants her to be triggered so that she can do something to fuck up the trial. And he is just basically just being utterly defiant to her and everything she says to him. What's up, Chuck? What's up? Hello, Starlight. So if you guys have been watching it, you'll see how his behavior has progressively gotten worse. You too, Jane. He doesn't care anything about, you know, the rules in the courtroom whatsoever. He's got a crazy past too. Yeah, he does. He's trying to get it thrown out. He is totally trying, and he's trying super hard now at this point when it's toward the end. And she's saying, like, by the middle of this week, that it's going to be handed over to the juries to deliberate. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, they're still probably at lunch right now. They're still going on. Chuck Bronson raid here. That's awesome. Hey, Chuck. What's been going on with you, man? I know you don't read the chat when you're driving, which is a good thing. It could be a little unsafe, buddy. What happened? Oh, he had to go out of the courtroom again, Starlight. He had to go into the other courtroom. And the funniest part. Oh my gosh. So she was asking him questions, right? He had already taken off his headset. He wasn't listening to her. They pan the camera over his face. He's reading the Bible. He's reading the Bible. He's covering his face and he's reading the Bible. And then the judge goes, Jennifer, she goes, well, he's apparently reading a book, but he hasn't turned any pages. That's hilarious. She didn't even know. The storm is shaking the house. Oh no, Bruce. Oh wow, you having a bad one there? Peanut, I hope you do too. It's good seeing you. He's alive and well. Yes. Gotta love that. I mean, what's going on with him now? I've been watching it so much. He's great, man. He's fucked up. He is. He's a clown. God. Can't nobody get along around here. That's how we do it. Everybody goes live. Live. I am going to find. Oh, you sweetheart. Shelly haters are jelly of Chuck Bronson in the chat. Oh my gosh, he has a check after his name. A check? A check? What does that mean? A check? Get it. I forget what that means. Chuck Bronson, I don't know what that means. I'm so terrible. I can't believe it. It's usually green if it's a member. Maybe you've been a member for an extra long time, and that's the reason it has a check. See, that's why I need to get one here so I can stand out. You are standing out right now, totally. It is hilarious. Let me show that one. That one was same as the star. STL is like, oh my gosh, like all caps. He has a check. Oh, Darrell. Thinking I'm fucked up now, boy.
Orange County needs more affordable.
All right, so they're at lunch right now. Doesn't say when they'll be back though. It's 12:40 there. So it'll probably be another half hour to an hour, and they'll be back on. I think it means beware. Exactly. He has over 100,000 subs. He is a cop watcher. He is constantly on the road, holding cops accountable, and watching and making sure that nothing nefarious goes down. And if it does, man, he's there. He's got his camera. He has his articulateness, and whoever is has as his backup, he has them as well. The chat is great. You've been watching them. I don't read the chat when I'm watching it though. He does. Yeah, he does, Bruce. Bruce, look, I know you came over from the 1A community and Brian's really pissed off at me. But that's okay, because I do have to think about the general audience, and I have to keep things politically correct. It's just the way it is. I mean, especially with, somebody as high of a profile as myself, I definitely have to keep things on the up and up. And Rue asked a question earlier, and what does it mean when I say that if somebody gets out of line? So what I meant by that is that there are people with whom are very sensitive when it comes to certain things with their quote online friends. And if they happen to talk to the wrong person, go to the wrong place, look at them the wrong way, then they will get upset and they'll want to retaliate and dox people. So that's what I meant by get out of, what did I say? Get out of line or something like that. Or whatever. Yes, smash the like, please, everybody. I would really appreciate that. That'd be awesome. So, I mean, that's pretty much what it means. And it's not, it doesn't have to be relevant if you cut off certain friendships. When people start controlling, then you say, see ya, I'm out. Because that means that you have to tiptoe around them, and then you have to read their minds as if like, oh, would this piss them off? Should I do this or not? No, you do what you want. And if you know of somebody who is going to get mad at you and then hold it over you, hold it against you, and then retaliate, it's like, then you don't need to associate with that person, because how can you know at what point is their candle going to get lit at the wrong way and they're going to just explode and be like, you did that. You should have known not to do that. No, I shouldn't have known because I don't read minds. And neither does anybody else. I mean, we can guess what people are thinking, but we don't truly know. Just your bartender may really like me. I don't know. But I think she hates me. And that's how I feel. So the main reason that I don't like people is because I know they don't like me, or I've seen things that they've done to other people, and I don't want the same thing done to me. Facts. Little Revis will represent himself at a trial also. Oh, I knew this was going to start a trend, obviously. I know, Bruce, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good what he said. It's not appropriate. Will D. Finger, what's up? How are you? I'm going to put his up here. Thank you. Wow, you missed the big crowd, Chuck. I had a bunch of people here. You knew. Brian and Shiva. I don't know if you know Taco or not. Cindy was up. All right, Hippie. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Hope it was a positive experience for you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's end on a positive note. I do hope everybody has a great day. All right. And stay safe. Thanks for being here. Bye.